What do you live for?
I live for today and tomorrow. I always have an adventure on the front burner. I have an adventure on every single burner. And what you said earlier about people not realizing how precious time is until they have some kind of life crisis is absolutely true. So I've had the crisis, and I'm listening, I'm paying attention, and I'm gonna take every advantage and every opportunity that I possibly can for however many days that I have left.
How are you dealing with the thought of death?
I think of death almost every day in some form or fashion. I am going to produce my memorial. I already know what I want to do. Although Stuart Scott did steal a couple of ideas from me, I will reconnoiter and figure it back out. I don't fear death. It's a natural part of life. I don't want to suffer, but I don't fear it. My whole family was Buddhist except for my immediate family, so I do believe you come back again until you get it right. I hope I get it right this time and can move on to whatever is out there. But I'm trying to get everything right in this life, and I'm working very hard at it. My friends are so great, and everybody probably says the exact same thing about their friends, but when you talk about cultivating and leveraging friendship, it really is work. Friendship is a fragile thing, can be a fragile thing that you actually have to invest yourself in and invest time in and emotion and spirituality and listening and sharing. My friends have got me through this. My friends and my family have totally got me through this. It's an amazing safety net, support system that I don't need often, but when I do need it, it's a very comforting thing to know that they're going to be there with the net to tell me whatever it is I need to hear. My mantra of say yes, I try to live it every single day. I think that you have no idea what the experiences and the opportunities and the people you might meet are unless you put yourself into that situation. I think that a lot of people won't say yes because they start thinking about all the negative things that would happen. I might be late, it's going to cost a lot of money. So they don't take that opportunity, but I think that you miss so much. I have zero regrets about the way that I've lived my life, particularly the last 5 years, because it's very, very rare, maybe it never happens, that I don't say yes. I think that you never know what's out there and you can't experience it unless you put yourself in it. So I say take the opportunity and say yes.
Wendy fought with everything she had to live this one day and then one more after that. She fought for another day on her bike, another day on the slopes, another trip to some far-off place. She fought for another day helping others, protecting wild animals, and relaxing with her beloved cats. She fought for another day raising money and awareness for cancer causes. She fought for another slice of pie, another glass of wine, another amazing meal. She fought for one more adventure, one more retreat with her many girlfriends. She fought to compete in another triathlon, to climb another mountain, to send another message of hope.
That easily was the hardest thing that I've ever done. Times it's hard to keep going, but we're here for a bigger reason, so here I am.
She fought to write one more blog to encourage others that life is worth fighting for. And through it all, she fought for one more laugh.
Did I just spit on you?
Wendy hated her disease and never laughed about it, but laughed openly at it. At times it stole her energy, but never her zest for life. In the middle of a difficult course of radiation and chemotherapy, she said this. How you feel?
I feel fantastic. Oh my gosh, I have the best life. I'm so blessed. I'm so lucky. No matter what happens, I have the greatest life. Sometimes it's just to make sure that you appreciate the good stuff, that the bad stuff comes. I get it. I'm on it.
She was on it until the very end and leaves us all with this message.
I don't have trouble being self-motivated into making every day the best day ever, realizing that it could be your last. It could be your last every day that you wake up. But I will say that I still get frustration when I see friends and family, not naming any names, not taking full advantage of good health, of resources, of free time, and making their lives everything they can be. Because I would love to have that opportunity. I'd love to be able to count on 20 more years of traveling around the world and trying to visit many more countries and eating food in many more countries. I'm not gonna have that, I know that. My big thing is take calculated risks. That hasn't changed in years. Say yes, go out and do things, try to be great every day, because it might be your last day, you have no idea.